Yes, welcome back to Ed Hunts. Today we've got a little stack of games in front of us that we're going to take down to CEX and see what we can get, if we can get some retro or we can put it towards something bigger, who knows. So let's quickly have a look through. So we've got the Sims 2 Pets at the top, got a few PlayStation 2 games sandwiched between a Barbie DVD, we've got Smurfs on Wii, Captain Scarlet, Star Trek, Lego Star Wars, Little Big Planet, a couple of PS3 games there, a couple of PS4 games, PS3 game and 3 Wii games at the bottom there. Now I'm not sure exactly how much you're going to get for this, and I can't really remember how much I paid for it either because I only got them literally the day before filming this. So we're going to take these down to CEX, meet up with Ben as well. He's got quite a lot to trade in, and yeah, we'll see what we can get from CEX. So I'll see you when I get back. So we're just going to a charity shop and look, we've got loads of games. Oh my days, yeah, Budokai. Look, there's loads of games there, man. Hurdy-gurdy.
Get it.
Ironing jar? I've never heard of half of these, man. I'm gonna have to put these on. That might be the expensive one.
What?
That might be the expensive. They're in really nice condition as well. Oh my days, yeah. 50-50, man. Space Race, Rain Man M. Oh my days.
That easy money.
Spider-Man. Jack 2.
Jack and
Dexter. Oh my god, look at this, it's crazy. Huh?
Double check these, one of them. Do you remember I picked
Yeah,
out the other one?
yeah, one of them's well. Right, I'm gonna turn the camera up and start looking at some of these up. I don't think there's anything new here from last time I was there. No. It's all the same.
Only 2. What's that?
La Gran Fuega.
What?
It's not even English.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, they're not worth anything, man. So I've been through all these. Yeah, they've had these here for a while. Some of those box Game Gear games down there. I'll get some of those. Some really good retro on this display actually. So I've just noticed that they've priced up a Street Fighter 2, like that's Super Street Fighter 2. You see, that's Super Street Fighter 2 is way more expensive than that, so I think I'm gonna have to grab that as well. That's crazy. Yeah, definitely gonna grab that. And back. So, just came back from CEX and the charity shops, and yeah, I'm very pleased to say they took everything that you saw in that pile at the start, including the 2 controllers. So let's take a closer look at the receipts and see exactly what I've got for each item. So starting from the top of the receipt, as you can see, I've got £18 each for both of those pads, even though I should have got 16 for one of them. I didn't realise at the time. Then yeah, 160 for Sim Pets, 160 for Star Trek, some lower ones there, but then yeah, £15 for Farming Simulator, that was £2.50. £8 for Minecraft, that was £2.50. 11 for Mario Party, that was £1. Just Cause and WWE 2K18 were £5 together, so that's a £3 profit there. Ratchet and Clank was £1. Spyro was £1. The Legend of Zelda was like £3, I think. Budokai I got from previous boot fair, that was like, I think that was £2. Then that Barbie Princess DVD was 50p. Spyro, Enter the Dragon, Smurfs, I think it was £1 as well. Captain Scarlet is one of the few games I actually lost money on. Horrid Henry, that cost me £1 as well. £2, and I think that was 50p. So a lot of profit there. I think in total everything cost me £40 on this receipt, and I made £105.70. So that's like a £65 profit on that receipt. So that's awesome. So as you can see, I've got the full amount for the controllers, even though I should have got 16 for one and 18 for the other. I got 18 for both, so that's a really good profit there. But overall, the profit on the first receipt was £65, so it's an amazing profit. I think everything in the list cost me about 40, so really good profit. I was really happy with that. So then we got another set of games from the charity shop that I got with Ben, and we'll show you that receipt now, and I'll show you the profits made on that. Now on the second receipt, as you can see, these are the games that me and Ben bought together from that charity shop. They were £2 each, so we ended up spending, I think, £10 each, and we made 15. So we made £5 profit on these games. But as you can see, it's like most of them were like £4, £3, £2. Yeah, and they all cost £2 each. So one that we did actually lose money on was Tasmanian Tiger. I wasn't actually meant to trade that one in, but yeah, there we go. So yeah, we made £10 profit on that one. So as you can see, we only made £5 profit each on that, so it was like £15 extra exchange, so that brought it up to 120. So with that, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I got about 7 or 8 games, and I've got a few games from the charity shop to show you guys as well. So let's start going through it, and I've got some really cool pickups today because some of the things are slightly underpriced, and some things were just completely priced completely wrong. So let's go through the things at the charity shop first. So one of the PlayStation 2 games that me and Ben picked up that I didn't chop in was Time Crisis 2. Now the reason why I kept this was because it's in mint condition. Like literally, there's not even a, doesn't look like it. It looks like it's been taken out of plastic and put on the shelf. Like it's pristine, much nicer than the one I have. So it's going to replace the one that I have, and then the one that I have will become available for sale. But yeah, great game, great arcade game, one of my favourites of all time, and yeah, Time Crisis 2. So then we've got 2 Mortal Kombat DVDs. These are Defenders of the Realm. Really crap cartoon, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm a hardened Mortal Kombat fan, but I can't defend this rubbish. Like it's so bad. It's voiced terribly. Most of the sequences are crap. The fighting sequences are just like awkward to watch. But it's Mortal Kombat, so it's 50p, so right, so let's get on to the pickups from CeX. Now, some of the games here are amazing, and like I'm not gonna open a couple of them because like I did already and I couldn't get it shut again. So let's start with those games. And the first one is Alien Syndrome.
New soft Alien Syndrome Sega Master System.
Now, Alien Syndrome is a game I haven't heard of too much. It kind of looks like you do a couple of different things in there. It looks like kind of a run and gun shooter and top-down shooter as well. This is one I opened, I couldn't really get everything back in. But there's this stick on the front, As the Hard Goods. Now let me know in the comments if you've seen that before, because I don't remember As the Hard Goods. I didn't really grow up near it, Asda, so we had Tesco near me. But wasn't even aware that Asda were selling video games that far back. But yeah, Alien Syndrome on the Game Gear, so that was quite cool. That was 32. So that was quite a big dent out of the budget already. But then the next game is Ninja Gaiden on the Game Gear. Now this one's only £5, and there's a good reason for it. It's at the back, but inside the manual's in there. It's mint. Games in there. It's mint, and overall it's all like cosmetically it's in fantastic condition. Apart from that rip at the back, obviously, it's really nice. But obviously it's from the same person who traded it in, because that has the hard goods stickers on this one as well. So Ninja Gaiden, I already do have this game, so I'll probably be making this one available for sale. Then we have Super Street Fighter 2 on the Super Nintendo. Now we'll open this up and show you because it is absolutely mint condition inside. Came in a plastic protector as well. Now I'm pretty sure I must have bought some retro games off the person who traded this in before, because I have a few manuals that are in plastic like this, and it's not common to find Super Nintendo games in plastic. So you can tell it's going to be in nice condition, and like the game's in mint condition as well. This one's going to get added to the collection. Again, it's a game I already have, so I'm going to take the one I don't have and make that available for sale. But yeah, fantastic game. Really hard to get hold of as well. Now this one was priced at £38. Now that's the Street Fighter 2 price. This is obviously Super Street Fighter 2, which should have been priced at 45. So managed to get quite a good deal on that, and yeah, obviously if it gets mislabeled, then you can definitely profit from it. So yeah, definitely keep a lookout for that, especially with retro games, because you never know if they're going to be labeled correctly. So that's Super Street Fighter 2. So that's most of the boxed retro games sorted out. So let's move on. So now we've got Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Now I think it's a HD remix, a HD remaster. I don't know too much about this game. I think it's originally Persona. I think it's from the Persona series. Again, a game I don't really know too much about. Probably a JRPG, or I imagine. But I know the Shin Megami Tensei games on the 3DS go for an astronomical amount. So if you look it up on CeX, just Shin Megami Tensei, you see all the games that all go for crazy money. This is probably the most reasonable one, so I picked this one up, £20. Shin Megami Tensei 3. Got another 3DS game to add to the collection, and that is Cartoon Network Punch Time. Now, obviously, with the 3DS store and Wii U online store closed, it's good to pick these up while you can, while they're cheap, because a lot of people are now after the 3DS games. A lot of people are trying to click for them. So if you see them cheap, just pick them up, because in the future they're definitely going to be worth good money. Next game is Mario Kart 8. Now, I don't actually have this. I've only got the case for it. Don't actually have the disc. So for £6, I thought that's a great deal. You know, Mario Kart games always go. Did I say Mario Party? Sorry, Mario Kart. Mario Kart games always go for like good money. So I thought, pick it up, add it to the collection. Great game. Then we actually do have one more box retro game, and that is Double Dragon on the Master System. Now, this is complete mint. Very, very nice condition. Very, very happy with this. Obviously, it's a classic Double Dragon. Side-scrolling beat 'em up. Loved it on the Game Boy. That was the one that I played growing up. I haven't played this version, but I'm sure I will at some stage, because yeah, absolutely fantastic game. This getting straight into the collection. And last but not least, we have the incredible Crash Dummies on the Game Boy. Now, this one was only £3, and it's in really nice cosmetic condition again. And it's a game that I rarely ever see. I mean, I try to go for games today that you just don't really find at the boot fair that often. You might see Mario Kart sometimes, but all the others, they're not common at the boot fair or at a charity shop. So this is one of them. And it's a really low value game. So if you see it at your local CEX, I suggest you pick it up, because they sell for like between 15 and 20 on eBay, which I was like, what? If they only sell it for £3 in CEX, I couldn't believe it. So all of that was able to get purchased with vouchers. I had to add, I think it was like £2.30, and this was £3. So pretty much I had to pay for this. So really, really happy. Pretty much that whole pile of games cost me like £40, which is insane. Really, really happy with today's pickup. So if you enjoyed that, hit that like button, consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one. Come check out my retro wares Saturday 29th of April at the Brighton Racecourse. I'll see you there with loads of retro and goodie bags.